Hey guys, welcome to the news. I've been missing the news. I hope you guys have too. I thought it'd be fun to throw together a news segment every once in a while, hopefully weekly. We'll see how things go. But for now, this is our quarantine edition. So instead of students being on the news, we're going to have our favorite teachers and staff members join us for this. So here's the weather.
Hey, Fern Ridge. I'm here to do the weather report. I gotta tell you, spring has sprung, my favorite time of year. The birds are singing, the grass is green, and my favorite, the sun is out. Monday, Tuesday, the weather looks good. Make sure you get out and get your heart rate pumping. Wednesday, rain expected, 100% chance. Hopefully you guys can get out before the showers. Hey Fern Ridge, this is the weather report for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's supposed to be cloudy with some sun showers. Hopefully you're out doing something that is super exciting. I'm wearing my celebration outfit, hoping for sun. Hope to see you soon.
All right, guys, don't forget we have our lunches that we're giving out from 11 to 12:30. There's also some times where the buses to come around. And then speaking of lunch, here's Miss Bennett with our peanut butter and jelly smoothie.
Hi, welcome to the food edition of Quarantine News. You're probably getting pretty tired of eating your boring PB&J sandwich, so I figured I'd jazz it up a little for you and teach you how to make a smoothie. So here we go, let's get started. First thing you need is some fruit. So you go ahead and you put in, about the amount, okay? Before you add anything else, you gotta add some milk, because when you have these big hefty strawberries in there, the blender is not gonna work well without some moisture. So get that milk in there. Next, I'm gonna add some blueberries, okay? So that's the next ingredient I like to add is some yogurt, okay? Whatever kind of yogurt you have, I happen to have vanilla, but you know, you got some other types of yogurt. But you're gonna wanna add some other sweetener, AKA honey. And now our peanut butter. Put a little here, a little there. And some of you might be thinking, that's nasty, Miss Bennett. What are you doing? Trust me, it's like peanut butter and jelly in a cup. It is so good. Put the lid on. And here we go. And voila, you have quarantine PB&J smoothie.
Have you been missing sports? We have Mr. Wandra with our sports report.
And here is your Fern Ridge Middle School sports report. Maybe that's a new sport for the quarantine period that'll catch on. Until next time, this is Mr. Wondra signing off with your sports report.
Have you guys been following the rules? Here's a rule reminder.
Hi Royals, Miss Honstein here, coming at you with this week's rule reminder. We wanted to cover how to wear a mask properly. So step 1, wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds. If soap and water aren't available, you can always use hand sanitizer. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of that hand sanitizer here, and then I'm going to show you how to put on and wear a mask. So this is my homemade mask. Notice that I'm taking it by the loops. I'm not touching the front of the mask. I'm going to put it on, adjust it, and now I'm good to go. Actually, I really am good to go. My nose is covered, the sides are tight, and it's covering my chin, which are the 3 big components we want you to do. The other thing I'm going to remember is I'm not going to touch the front of my mask, because that's where all the germs and contaminants are. So if I go to adjust my mask and I happen to touch the front of it, now that's on my hands and it's going to get on anything else I touch. Okay? Before I take off my mask, I'm going to do what? You nailed it. I'm going to wash my hands for 20 seconds in soap and water. And if soap and water is not available, hand sanitizer. So, I'm good to go. I hope you are. Remember, we're going to stay 6 feet apart. We're going to wear our masks the correct way because we want to see you again soon. All right, I miss you guys, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.
And Miss French is going to take us on our virtual field trip.
Hey guys, this is Mrs. French. I know you're all probably stuck at home and we miss you all. This week we want to take you on a virtual field trip. So I'm here at Doris Ranch, which is south of Springfield, and I'm going to show you the Living History School. Okay, here we are at the Living History School, which was built by several Lane County teachers, fun fact, of which I was one, several years ago. There's a pioneer cabin, there is a Native American longhouse, and there is a trapper's cabin. Come on, I'll show you the cabin. So what we have here is a replica of the cabin that the Masterson family would have built in 1851 when they arrived here in the Willamette Valley. They were claiming their 320 acres of free land, and although this is not the exact site of the cabin, they actually built a little bit closer to the river right over there. It was very much the same size, and Mr. and Mrs. Masterson lived in this cabin with 5 of their children until they outgrew it. Later they had 10 children and moved closer into Eugene. And here we have a longhouse built in the tradition of many of the tribes that would have lived in this area. This was also built by the same group of teachers just a couple years after the cabin that I just showed you. A local artist we acquired to do the painting that you see over the traditional round door. And although the building itself is handicap accessible from the back, we have many of our students come through the round door when they come on the tours here. When we opened this, we had a traditional fish fry right over here, and it was a lot of fun. And our last stop on today's field trip is this authentic trapper's cabin. Now, a trapper's cabin you wouldn't have lived in. This is just a small shelter that you get out of the elements. During the night, you might build your fire outside. It was just where you would stay temporarily while you gathered all your furs going on to the rendezvous point. But this was also built with leftover logs from what we used for the cabin, which is over that way. And if you ever come here, all of these sites are accessible on the trails. There is handicap access, and there are restrooms and all sorts of trails and other facilities available here at Doris Ranch. Hope you get to come someday.
All right, guys, we're going to do something a little different. We want to see pictures of your pets. Unfortunately, we can't have any people in these pictures. They only can be of the animals themselves. Send them to my email, cjohnson@fernridge.k12.or.us. Send me your pictures, and then next week we'll have a student pet news segment. But for this week, we have a staff member pet. This little guy is Sunny. He's very energetic, and you will see in this video. A little information about Sunny is he's very energetic, but a lot of fun, a little ball full of joy. The next dog that they got because of Sunny was Rex, and Rex helps Sunny become a little bit more tame, and then Sunny also helps exercise Rex. Rex actually lost 5 pounds since getting him because of Sunny running him around everywhere. So guess who? On Wednesday, it's not only Secretary's Day, and I want you to say happy secretaries to our lovely secretaries. You can email them, but we also have Earth Day. So here is Mr. Light with our Earth Day.
Hey you guys, what are you doing?
We're painting Earth. We're painting Earth Day. Blue walks for Earth Day. Earth Day, 50th anniversary. Earth Day, 50th anniversary.
What did you find?
It's a rock that says hope.
And what did you put here?
take care of the earth and all the living creatures on it.
Did you have a birthday while we've been out? Well, here are the staff member birthdays that we've missed as well.
Okay, happy birthday to a few staff members that we missed since we've been in quarantine. Happy birthday to Miss Pryor, Miss Honstein, Sam, Mr. Peeler, and then on
Chambers.
On the 22nd, we have Patty's birthday, and on the 30th, we have Miss Johnson.
Quarantine got you down? Here's Miss Pizzola with our joke of the week.
Hey there, Fern Ridge Middle School. Your cheesy joke of the week is, what do you call an alligator wearing a vest? You ready for it? You ready? An investigator. See you next week.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed our first segment of our news quarantine edition. I hope to see those pictures of your pets. I hope you guys email Casey and Tammy, our secretaries, for Secretary Appreciation. It's Wednesday. And I hope you guys stay happy, stay healthy, and hopefully we will see you next week. Bye.
Hey, FRMS family, we sure do miss y'all.